For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica, rhythm, guitar. Let's get started. There's a couple of bell things in the beginning, and we're thinking in 16th notes, so 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. And we come in on beat 3, going 3 E, 4 E, 1. There's a lot of whole notes inside of this song. And so that sound is. And so we're doing power chord here on the 2nd fret. This is an F sharp. We go 3 E, 4 E, and then we land on an open E power chord. So 2nd fret power chord into the open E power chord. No problem. You're going to do that 12 and a half times. And by a half, I mean you go, and then you transition into the next section. So there's a bit of an interlude that happens here. It never happens again in the song, but there's this specific interlude. It's all done in power chords, and it's a chromatic walk. So we're playing 8th notes here. We're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so from our roots, we're just going 0, 3, 2, 1, 0, 3, 2, 1. But that's all harmonized in power chords, so it's 0 and 2, 3 on your low E, 5 on your A, 2 and 4, 1 and 3, back to 0, 2. This is all palm muted. You should have this gain up pretty high depending on your settings and what your amplifier is. It's a pretty rude sound, and when you have your palm mute on there, you just get this wicked chug. And so you're going to do that for one full measure, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and half of the next measure, 1 and 2 and then you're going to do something different. You're going to do a bit of a walk up. So you're going from an open E power chord, F sharp, that's on the 2nd fret, G, that's 3rd fret, and then you play your A. And so that's open on the A string and 2nd fret on the D string. So it's O, 2, 3, open. And here's that sound. You're going to open up that power chord when you hit that A. So all together, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's on that and that you have this really big pop, and that's going to jump us into the next section, which goes the exact same 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and then only instead of this time when you walk up 0, 2, 3, you're actually going to play a B power chord that's on the 2nd fret of the A string. So first time through, you play that A power chord open. 2nd time through, you play the B power chord open. So that transition all together goes like this. You do that 2 times. Ending on the A, ending on the B, ending on the A, ending on the B. So, then we hit this kind of guitar interlude where, I'm not going to teach this quite in this bit, but the guitar keeps going. It's doing that on repeat. And what the rhythm guitar is doing is you're actually holding an E power chord for 2 measures. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You move up to the G for 1 measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we hit that same 16th note rhythm where we go 1 E. So that section again is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 E. That's that bit. The second ending you put on that, the only thing that changes is that 4th measure. So we hold that E power chord for the same amount of time. We hold that G for just the 1 measure. And then we have 2 half notes playing a C power chord, that's 3rd fret on the A string. 1, 2, and then a half note on the A power chord, which is open on the A string. So that last measure again is 3rd fret A string power chord, and open A string power chord. So the second ending is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 to the G, 1, 2, 3, half notes, C, A, back. that's the entire verse. Very, very simple. I think you play it 2 times through with both endings. The chorus, here we're actually getting a little bit of a chug going. So we're working with triplets here. Triple, 1, 1 triple, 1 triple, 2 triple, 3 triple. If you want to play like Metallica, they do all straight downstrokes. For sections like these, they're pretty fast at their downstrokes. You're more than welcome to cheat going down, up, down, down. It will sound a little bit different. You're not going to quite get that same totally consistent rude chunk if you're not doing straight down, because we're good at having the same heft on every single strike. There's a little bit of a noticeable difference when you scoop up. And so what that is we're going 1 triple, all palm muted on the open E string, and then open a quarter note on the G. So 1 triple 2. And then we're doing the same rhythm, 1 triple 4. Only we're landing on the open A power chord this time. So it's palm muted open string, 3rd fret power chord, and then palm muted open E string, A power chord. And then this next bit, it starts the same way on this measure, where it's 1 triple G, then you go 1st fret A string power chord, 2nd fret E string power chord. That's a B flat and an F sharp if you're curious. And so that's the first time through. The next section starts off the same. This 3rd measure inside of the chorus is going to go 1 triple G, 2 triple A, 1 triple G, 3 triple A. Only this time, on the 4th measure, we're going 2 triplet rhythms in a row. And on beat 2, we're still hitting that G the same way we would. But we're going right back into the muted open strings. 1 triple, 2 triple. And then we have this rhythm that's going to make an appearance a couple of different times where we do quarter note triplets. So if you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, try to feel on just the half note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And count triplets from those. 1 triple, 2 triple, 3 triple, 4 triple. I got that count a little bit wrong, where it's 1 triple, 3 triple, 1 triple, 3 triple. That's a quarter note triplet, right? It takes up 2 beats, and so you're feeling it on that half note, but then you're just counting triplets like you usually would. 1 triple, 2 triple, 3 triple. If you use sounds, that works totally fine. If you want to check your rhythm on that, then the 2nd beat, the quarter note, fits exactly between the triplets. So it's 1 triple, 3 triple, 1 triple, 3 triple. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 triple, 2 triple, 3 triple, 4 triple. That quarter note kind of sits right between those two if you want to kind of check your work. And so that last measure of the chorus where we're at, we had that triple lick, and then we have a half note triplet, or a quarter note triplet, excuse me, going 1st fret A string, 2nd fret E string, 1st fret E string again. Open, G, open, 1, 2, 1. And that's what that is going to sound like. So the chorus altogether is 1 triple, 2, 3 triple, 4, 1 triple, 2, 3, 4, 1 triple, 2, 3 triple, 4, 1 triple, 2, verse just like normal, the exact same as that solo bit. You do the chorus again. Then they hit this other interlude where the lead is going. And what you're going to be doing as the rhythm guitarist, this is in groups of 6. So usually these sections have 4 measures that we're putting on a repeat. We're looping these same 4 measures over and over. But in this case, we're actually repeating 6 measures at a time. And that's one of the things that gives this kind of like tilted feeling. All of their death sections kind of feel like this in this song. And so the first 3 measures are all the same. You're just playing a whole note on an open E. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No problem. Super easy. That 4th measure, we're gonna have alternating quarter notes and triplets. So it's 1, 2 triple, 3, 4 triple. 1, 2 triple, 3, 4 triple. And just get used to that rhythm. 1, 2 triple, 3, 4 triple. All of that is played on a G power chord. That's 3rd fret on the E string. Those quarter notes should be nice and staccato, really short. Really, really short. We want to feel that space because it feels kind of like a march. So get those quarter notes nice and tight. The 5th measure is going to be another whole note on an E. And the 6th measure is going to be playing an F sharp that's on the 2nd fret. So what we have is measure 1, open. 2, 3. Measure 2 is open. Measure 3 is open. And then we have our syncopation. 1, triple, 2, triple, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the 2nd fret. And then you hit that all over again. 6th measure, little group there, nothing too crazy. And that's the entire song. That's literally the entire thing. The only bit that we're missing is the outro. The outro is rather easy. It does do another funny little trick. Instead of playing in strict 4/4 time, like we've been doing this entire time, counting to 4, we alternate between a measure of 4/4 and a measure of 4/6. We don't do anything different between those 2 measures, but we're going to play those same 2 measures back and forth, 4/4, 6/4, 4/4, 6/4, 4/4, 6/4, until it fades out. And so the rhythm that we're going to use is going to be half notes and then those quarter note triplets that we talked about. Both of the measures open within half note on E, 1, 2, and then quarter note triplets on the 2nd fret of your E string, that's your F sharp, 3, triple, and kill it on the last beat. So it's 1, 2, 3, triple. One more time. 1, 2, 3, triple. Just those 2 beats. They're offset in kind of a weird way, and that's why you gotta feel that quarter note triplet. The measure of 6/4 does 2 quarter note triplets in a row, changing from the F sharp to the G. So we have open E for a half note, 1, 2, and then we have F sharp quarter note triplets, 3 triple, and then up to the G for a 5 triple. 1, 2, 3 triple, 5 triple. And you just put those back and forth, the 4/4 pattern and the 6/4 pattern. 1, 2, 3 triple, 1, 2, 3 triple, 5 triple, 1, 2, 3 triple, 1, 2, 3 triple, 5 triple. And that's your outro. Nothing too hard. Good luck with it. Feel free to shoot me any questions if you have them. Thanks.